much I've enjoyed diving into it the last decade of my life. And I'll see you guys in July. So thank you guys so much for listening to me. And I think right now we're going to do a Q&A, I believe. So, oh, here we go. And we're going to start.
Thank you so much, Chris. We do have 2 microphones in each aisle here. If you will please line up for your questions there, and the ladies at the microphone will alternate questions back and forth. So please line up for questions. I'm sure we're all excited to hear those.
Now for the fun part. I'm surprised this worked for me. I have the worst luck with technology, and I read somewhere online that some people are born, this could be completely not true, but some people are born with higher magnetic fields, so technology doesn't work for them. Oh my God. Yes, it was Wikipedia. But they recommended buying magnet bracelets, and they said that somehow would help with people's magnetic fields. Right?
Right. Yeah. Sure.
So I bought them. And it didn't really work. Technology still kind of sucked. Oh, we're good? Good, great, okay.
Hi, Chris. My name is Natalie, and I was wondering if your book was made into a movie, which character would you like to play and why?
Oh, gosh. I am very happy. Woo! Go see the ghostwriter. He's here. My drink. I'm really just happy being the author of this. I really never thought of myself as a character or as anyone in the story. I'm just a very, very proud creator and author. And I think a lot of people really, I really kind of hate that fact that for a book's full life to be lived out, a movie has to be made. And I'd really like for this book just to be a book for a while. Thank you.
Hi, Chris, on this side.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Robert from Santa Monica Public Library. Welcome to. I have 2 questions for you. One, can you put a bug in Ryan Murphy's ear that we'd love to see a singing and dancing school librarian?
Oh, yeah.
And the question for you is, you've also got a movie, Struck by Lightning, coming out soon. When do you actually sleep and breathe?
I don't really. Lots of medication. But thank you. Yes, my first movie that I did that I also wrote is called Struck by Lightning, and it's coming out at the end of the year. So I'm very, very excited about that. So I do write for myself a lot, but not for this novel. And there's a librarian in Glee, but she's just kind of old and shushes people, which I hate that, right? I hate that. Let's cast Megan Fox as a librarian, right? And I hate how they depict lunch ladies too. Come on. They were awesome when I was in school.
Hi, Chris. I'm Danielle. I'm from Azusa Pacific University Libraries.
Nice. My cousin went there.
Oh, did you? That's great.
The more you know.
I was wondering if you follow Hemingway's Write Drunk, Edit Sober.
I do not. What is that?
It's his idea for his writing. You know?
Oh, when he's drunk, then he writes it when he's drunk, and then he edits it when he's sober?
Edits when he's sober.
I have no idea what that's like. About fairy tales, completely sober. No, that's awesome though. That's cool. Yeah. I'm getting ideas now.
Hi, Chris. My name's Lori. I'm from Kansas State University.
Hi.
I have a comment and a question. I'm a choral singer in Sweet Adelines, and there are choral singers all over this country who I think would love to thank Glee and the cast of Glee for what they've done for choral singing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
My question is, there seems to be a sort of renaissance of the fairy tale in media right now with the Snow White movies and TV shows like Once Upon a Time. Do you have an opinion about those portrayals and how they're reflecting the fairy tale genre?
Yeah, I think for me, I'm very happy to see that fairy tales are kind of making a comeback. and I'm really happy that they're kind of back. They're being reintroduced into the world. I mean, of course, I'm a little biased, and I would like to see them told in the original formats, of course, but I understand that, you know, for big budget movies, they have to add a little spice and a little sex and a little, you know, violence. But for the most part, I'm just really happy that they are back. And thank you for the choral comment. I think we're all very, very fortunate to have jobs that really help people, and it's really amazing to see how many performing arts departments and choirs have been started just from the success of the show.
Hi, I'm Beth from Cleveland Public Library.
Hi, Beth.
Let's pretend you have free time. What kind of things do you like to read?
I love fantasy stuff, and it's very strange. I love fantasy stuff and autobiographies. I can't say that word for some reason. So they're a little different, but those are my two favorite genres, I'd say.
Hi, my name is Molly Weber, and I'm a lead volunteer at the Oceanside Public Library.
Hi.
And my question was, are you going to have any sequels for this particular series, or do you have any ideas for new books?
Yes, The Land of Stories 2 is part of my initial book deal, so there will be a sequel to this one, and I'm very, very excited about it. Yeah.
Hi, Chris. I'm Renee
Hi,
from
Renee.
Glencoe Public Library. Congratulations on your Golden Globe. I was
thank you.
wondering if you would rather win a book award or a Tony or an Oscar or an Emmy. Which would you rather
You know,
win?
I don't discriminate
You'll probably
awards.
win a-
I am open to any award of any kind. I do not turn them down. So if there's an academy of some kind or a book club that would like to give me an award, I do not discourage it.
Hi Chris, I'm Patricia from Australia.
Nice.
I'm an avid reader and occasional writer. I just wanted to know what your favourite part of the whole writing process was.
Ooh, it's really a magical feeling holding the book that you've written in your hands. Like I feel like it is kind of like holding a child. So that and hearing people, because a few people have read it, and hearing that they love the story and they have a favorite character. I got one tweet from like someone who owns a bookstore who got an advanced reading copy of the book and said, "Thank you for giving me an escape for 4 hours," and that's really why I was passionate to write this book. So I hope it gives people who need an escape an escape.
Hi, I'm Izzy from Japan, and my question is, as you were thinking of this story, how did the twins, the main characters, evolve over time? And also, if you could be on any other TV show than Glee, what would you choose to be on?
Okay, I'm gonna say Nurse Jackie before I forget, because I love Nurse Jackie. I love Veep, yeah, I love all the funny, smart shows. But they've changed quite a bit actually. For one, I kind of always imagined Connor as myself growing up. Like Alex was kind of like my sister, so I kind of saw it through Connor's point of view. But then as I got older, I kind of changed that and saw it from both their eyes. But originally their names were Max and Amy, randomly. I have no idea why. My cousin's name was Amy. I don't know where Max came from. And then I had a cousin was born named Alex, and I was like, oh, Alex, that's a much better name than Amy, so I ditched one cousin and went to the other. And then I was in a play called Dad's Christmas Miracle in Fresno, and my character's name was Connor, so I was like, oh, Connor and Alex, that rings much better. So their names have changed, but I think the heart and soul of the characters have always been the same.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Geyer. I was wondering, what was your favorite fairy tale as a child?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I'll say maybe Sleeping Beauty and Snow White, because I think they really just were everything that we love fairy tales for. They're reasons why we love them so much. That, you know, the evil enchantress that comes in and curses the kingdom, and the prince that saves the princess, and you know, all the dwarves, you know, helping Snow White and all that. They were really adventurous fairy tales. I think so. Those.
Hi, my name is Mika. I just wanted to comment and tell you how great I think it is that you're like an actor that is putting in so much time to write this book for kids, and I think that's really cool.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tatiana Geyer. My mom, Tanya Geyer, works at Mayfield Junior School as their librarian.
Nice.
And my question is from one fairy tale lover to another. How did you envision these fairy tales moving on past of hundreds of years of work and, as you said, bastardized?
Well, I think, like how did I personally envision them?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, well, I think I really just wanted to, because in this story, you meet the fairy tale characters very shortly after they have their happily ever afters. And I didn't necessarily want to create things that were obscene. I think the biggest difference is Cinderella is having a baby. Cinderella's pregnant with her first child. But I did not want to say, oh, Sleeping Beauty got a nose job or anything stupid like that. So I really just wanted to stay true to the original characters as they were told to us hundreds of years ago. And the reason why they're only a few years after their happily ever after in this book is, for one, when the twins go in fairy tale world, I didn't want them to be dead. I didn't want everyone to be dead, and they'd be like their annoying brat grandchildren that were running the fairy tale world. So I really wanted the kids to meet the actual characters. But it's interesting because who knows what people are going to think about Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella and Snow White in 100 years. It's kind of baffling. Like, I wonder if the Brothers Grimm will even be known in 100 years, if people even know that they were the brothers that created them, and if people will even know the original tales, because sometimes messages get lost. Thank you. I hope that answered that. I talked a lot about that one.
Hi, Chris. My name's Adam Mazo. I'm a documentary filmmaker from Boston.
Nice.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I'll try not to be like one of those obnoxious reporters, but I have a different topic question. I work a lot on anti-bullying and preventing violence, and I know you're a big advocate for that kind of work, and I just want to know what your message would be to this group of leaders in schools and how they can work to be leaders in preventing violence, preventing bullying, especially anti-gay bullying.
Let the kids know you are there to help as well. I think that is the most important thing. Because I remember being in school, the teachers only stepped in when you were in trouble for something. Let the kids know you're there to help. And to be quite honest, I really hate the word bully. I really feel like we should call it harassment, because that's what it is. Right. And I feel like bullying gives it a very schoolyard, young connotation, and I really would like to see that change too. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Aubrey. I'm from Camarillo, and I just wanted to know how you felt about writing a novel versus writing for the screen, if you'd ever consider writing for the stage, just what your thoughts were on those different experiences.
Oh, they're completely different beasts, really. And writing a screenplay is much, I want to say easier, because you really just write kind of what happens and what they say. You really have benefits of having a director and actors bring it to life for you. But when you're doing a novel, you are it. You're the only guy that's supplying the audience with the entire vision. So you got to add as many adverbs and verbs as you possibly can, and descriptive detail and all that. So it's harder, but I think writing a novel is a little more rewarding. But I'd also love to write for stage. When I was in high school, I wrote a show called Shirley Todd, which was a spoof of Sweeney Todd, set in punk rock, modern day England. And I'd really love to bring that to Broadway.
Hi, Chris. My name is Jessica, and I am an author.
Awesome.
I wanted to ask, besides Hans Christian Andersen and the Grimm brothers, which should be kind of obvious, who would you say is your greatest literary inspiration?
I have one. It's very cheesy, but it's J.K. Rowling. I just feel like she gave my generation and generations after a childhood. So, and I'll always be thankful for that. Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Allison. I just graduated from MIT, but my mom's here. She's
No
from
biggie.
Wellesley. I know.
Nice.
Well, yes.
I didn't even pass Algebra 2, so
That's so great.
I'm in awe.
Hard.
It's hard stuff. Why is there an X and an I in the same problem?
Anyway, I feel like I'm listening to a kindred spirit because I definitely have been writing a story since I was 12 too. And I think, you go through that process of growing up with your characters and thinking, oh, well, I'm going to be this one for a while, and, you feel really cool about it, and then you grow up and you wonder, am I ever going to be able to publish this thing? And I don't know, you said that you had such luck having, success in other areas that you were able to publish, but what do you recommend to somebody who, doesn't have that kind of success?
Don't lose it. Don't lose it. I think even when I was growing up and I had this in the back of my mind, I would literally, even though I wasn't really writing it while I was in junior high and in high school, I was just kind of thinking of it. And once in a while, I'd kind of like stop by to check in to make sure it's all still there in my head. But sometimes if you're lucky enough, the story will grow up with you. But I would say just do not lose it. And I promise an opportunity. You'll find an opportunity. It'll come to you.
Hello, my name is Scott, and my question comes from one of my teens named Megan. She just wants to know what kind of music you listen to when you write, if you listen to music at all.
Oh, it just depends. It depends on what I'm writing. Like, there's a scene in this book, or a scene. It's called chapter in this world. There's a chapter in this book, and I listened to Amber Riley's version of "I Look to You," because it was a scene where I talked about the dad dying in his funeral. So it just depends on what the mood of whatever I'm writing is.
Hi, Chris. I'm Daphne from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Nice.
My aunt is branch manager at Las Vegas Sahara West Library.
Awesome.
I was wondering, you've talked about being so inspired your entire life. I was wondering if there was a time that you ever felt like maybe this novel really wouldn't make it, and if so, how you got through that.
Oh yeah, every day I'd say, and it was really disheartening because this has been so much part of something I've wanted to do for so long that when all these other fairy tale things started coming out, I was thinking, oh no, this is going to get lost in the hype, and I was terrified that people would see other fairy tale adaptions and would then read my story and say, oh wait, no, Snow White didn't do that. She battled the dragon in the movie I just saw. How is she being rescued with a prince and this? But I think if you are as passionate about it as you possibly can be, and just know that it's something that you want to do, then you should be able to ignore all the discouraging vibes out there.
Hi, Chris. I'm Janelle. I'm from the Upland Public Library.
Hi, Janelle.
So I have a cat that bothers me when I'm trying to work. So I want to know how much Brian bothered you while you were trying to work.
Oh my God. Well, I just got him, so he wasn't really with me when I was writing this or Struck by Lightning, but while I'm trying to write the second one, he has to be in my lap at all times, or on my computer, which doesn't work when I'm trying to type. So I've recently purchased a laser, and so whenever he feels the need to be all over me, I'm just like, oh Brian, look what's over there. Look, Daddy's working. Look what's over there. Daddy. But yeah, no, he's a funny cat. Yeah, he's kind of like my writing partner. Yeah. Hi, sweetie.
Hi,